Going on, ladies and gents? Are we live?
I think we are, Taylor.
Okay, sweet. All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today? A little bit awkward intro there, but anyways, welcome to the pre-EGL10 online tournament for Xbox 360. We have 128 teams fighting for the first place prize of 500 pounds plus 4 EGL10 Black Ops 2 Xbox player passes. Second place is going to receive 300 pounds plus 4 Turtle Beach X12s, as well as third place 200 pounds with 4 Turtle Beach gaming backpacks. I'm your host, Taylor Noble. Follow me on Twitter at reflections_II. And we have Curse going against RNX. Chewy, what's going on, bro? What can you tell me about these two teams?
I'm really excited for this game, Taylor. You know, as Nick, one of our producers, was talking about earlier on, these two teams, you know, although RNX aren't really, well, they're not too well known in the scene. They are a bit, from what I'm aware of. Curse are a big team. They're actually going to Gfinity this weekend. It is coming up. So they're a big team. They've got an invite to a tournament with only 10 teams going to it. So it's going to be interesting to see. And I was, asking in the chat earlier about some predictions. And it seemed that, it was kind of mixed between both. I was expecting Curse to get a few more votes, but I really like the way that people come out and support RNX as well. So mixed kind of reviews from a lot of people in the chat. So I hope we don't get a shutout tonight, Taylor.
I'm hoping we don't, and I'm assuming we don't because these are two great teams. Now, I do know Curse on the American side. They're actually a really, really great team on the American side. They did well at Anaheim, really tearing up the people. So I'm assuming Curse is going to do just as well here. Curse is such a great organization over the American side. And I got to tell you, I really do respect them. RNX, how can we forget them? They were also at Anaheim. I don't know if it was RNX the European or if it was the American, if they have two sides, but RNX is also a great organization. So guys in the chat, who do you guys think is going to win? Let me know. Do you think it's going to be Curse or do you think it's going to be RNX? Make sure you keep tweeting out the stream, guys. Let's get some more viewers in here because this is the EGL pre-streams for the, I mean, just great stuff going on here. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen here, but overall, anything can happen. We're going to be hijacked hardpoint. Let me go ahead and give you the maps, guys. First map's going to be hijacked hardpoint, as you can see on your screen. Then it's going to go to cargo, search and destroy cargo. I like that map. Haven't casted over that in a while, Chewy. Then we also have standoff, capture the flag, express, hardpoint, and then meltdown, search, and destroy. Now, like I said, like we said, we don't know too much about these two teams. Don't know where they're strong at, but we're going to find out just as you guys are going to find out as well. So hopefully, we'll see what's going to happen and be some great matches. It is going to be a best of 5. So hashtag no shutout, no 3-0s. Make sure to get that trending. But Chewy, man, been a long time. Been a long time.
Yeah, I know. It's been absolutely ages, dude. I haven't casted for a while, so I do apologize if I'm a bit rusty, but it's, it's good to be back on stream, getting some casting in. Hopefully going to be at EGL in August. We'll see what happens. They've got a lot of big things coming up. But, back onto the point of, these teams, because we said that we weren't too sure about them. We haven't seen them before. I did see Curse Scrimming Unite the other day, and, I'm not going to say that I judge teams completely on online scrims because you can't judge their complete skill on that because online on this game is so inconsistent, I'd say. But they were really dominating Unite on the EU side, obviously, and they were really starting to dominate them on CTF. I think they got like a 5-0 win over them on Raid CTF at one point, so I'm looking forward to seeing them there and seeing what their abilities are on CTF especially. But hijacked hardpoint is going to be the first map, and I have an admittal, guys, I have to say, this is actually, I think, one of the first times anyway of casting hijacked hardpoint. I've seen you cast it quite a few times before, yep. Taylor. But for a UK caster, that's kind of a weird one not to cast this one before, but I'm really excited for it. Of course, I've played it a lot in time. And you've got to think about that bottom hardpoint, really, don't you? It's such a difficult one to keep control of. You're not going to get too much time on there unless you're really strong. And of course, another thing that you have to think of on this EU side, which doesn't cross over to the North American side, no shotguns allowed, and whenever I see people go big on this hardpoint, let's be honest, it's usually with a shotgun.
Well, no shotguns plus no sentry guns. That's definitely going to come into play. On the American side, we still have the sentry guns in play, and they really are overpowered, but a lot of people really rotating over for the black hats as well as the EMPs and tries to take them out as quickly as possible. But Freako Hex, what's going on, buddy? But you know what? I do think it's going to add an interesting concept here with no sentry guns, but that bottom hardpoint, like you were saying, is very difficult to control, and I tell you why. It's because they extended it over to those latter sections. Yeah. And because of that, it's just so much room to really lock down. So what you want to try to do over there is you just want to try to get on the kitchen side, get those spawns locked down, because you're probably not going to make a lot of points off the bottom one. So make sure you set up for that kitchen hardpoint, and that is the best thing that you can do. But anyways, I personally love hijacked hardpoint. Last time I casted this, I casted with Benson, I believe, on the Payback game side for the 10K EU tournament. I got to tell you, it was so exciting because I was watching Jerd. And I got to tell you, Jerd went absolutely off, dropping a 50 bomb on this map. So I'm expecting some great stuff to go here for this hijacked hardpoint. Guys, we are going to be starting up soon. We do apologize for the wait. Make sure to keep tweeting out that stream, and let's get some more people in here, ladies and gentlemen. But hijacked hardpoint, first map. And just some great stuff overall, man. I'm your host, Taylor Noble, or Reflections I, along my good buddy Chewy, ESN_Chewy. Make sure to follow us on Twitter.
That's right. You got it right, Taylor. And guys, I've seen some people in this chat just like, stop talking. We're fed up of your voices already. We want to start the game, guys. We're going as quick as possible. We're ready in the lobby. It looks like Curse are just getting all of their classes set up. I do believe they've just come away from another show match. So it just looks like they're going to be setting up all their classes, getting ready for the game. And we've got to, respect them and give them some time for that and make sure that they're all good. And so, yeah, we do apologize about that. We're going to try and keep you as interested as possible, as I do just see now that we've passed that 200 mark, which is awesome. Let's keep going, guys. Please keep tweeting out the stream as much as possible. And there we go. Look, Taylor, in the chat, Drew is saying that you're better than Benson. Oh, that's shots fired there. I'm not sure what you think of that, but it's always good to see us casters coming. Oh, look, Benson's in the chat. Here we go. As soon as I see that, Benson's there in the chat. How are you doing, buddy? It's a shame that Benson couldn't come along and say hello tonight, but I'm sure, as always, he is a very busy man. But guys, we're ready to go as soon as possible. I'm really excited to cast this because you were saying earlier, hijacked hardpoint, just Jerd was going off, he hit that 50 bomb, and you usually do see somebody just go absolutely crazy on this map. And it seems to be with the Scorpion a lot of the time, kind of thing, especially on this EU side and online. I do think that a lot of people start to favor that, so it could be really interesting to see the gun choices that come out originally on this map, because I don't think ARs are really too essential on this map as much as other hardpoint maps, in my opinion.
No, ain't really that useful on this map unless you can rock it. I guess the M8, if you can spam it with the hip fire, it could be useful, but personally that Scorpion is just what they like to use. That Scorpion is the best gun, in my opinion, to use, especially on the EU side with shotguns being banned, which is very interesting, mind you. It's very interesting. We see a lot of Americans using that shotgun, but here you're not allowed to use that. So it's really different.
One thing I like, though, we're talking about different tournaments and stuff. I mean, I like the way the EU have kind of gone in their separate direction and decided what they want to do and what they really don't like. I would, I have to admit, I would like to see a universal rule set and see absolutely everybody across the globe using the same rule set and everybody, using the same thing, basically, and all on the same level playing field. So they don't have to, if they're playing a tournament over in North America, they have to kind of prepare for it differently than they would an EU tournament. But again, that's just up to people's personal opinion, and we'll see. We've got a lot of people I recognise in the chat, actually. Big shout-outs to all of you. It's nice to see some people who know us from elsewhere. Me and Reflections obviously been casting for a while together. So, yeah, I know a lot of people saying in the chat just like, you need to calm down. We're going to start as soon as possible. We did just get word that somebody's actually gone for some food. I hope they're not going to be long. Hopefully they're just going to grab something quickly so we can get going as soon as possible. Because, Taylor, I'm ready to go, man. I've got some G Fuel in my system. I want to get going as soon as possible and get casting. It's been too long, I have to say. Yeah, it has been a while, and that G Fuel, man, really powering me for today. I got to tell you that G Fuel is amazing. Fruit Punch, I actually really like it. I'm not just endorsing the product or advertising here, but I really do enjoy G Fuel. And I got a lot of shows today. This is the first of 3 shows that I'll be doing today. My next show is gonna be on Rivalcaster, and then Turbo Show later on tonight. But I'll also be there as well. So I just want to thank you guys for the support so far coming out. Please make sure you follow the EGL stream for some great up-and-coming matches with some great casters, and make sure to follow EGL on their Twitter page. I believe the links are not down below. So just go follow them, guys, but make sure you hit that follow button, the purple one just below the screen, guys. We will be starting soon, about maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So just give us some time. Just gives us more time to maybe hit the 400 mark. Make sure you tweet out the stream. Let's get some more people in here, guys, for some great matchups. RNX going against Curse, and I've seen a lot of people say Curse, and I heard some people say RNX, so a bit torn. They're a bit torn as to who they think is going to win. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm a fan of both organizations, and I think they're great. But anyways, guys, we're going to go for a quick 2-minute break. So make sure to stay tuned, guys. Please don't leave. I promise you it's going to be worth it to stay here and listen to us cast and watch these great matches. So make sure you don't leave, and I apologize. 2-minute break, guys. We'll be right back.